Good morning. Look at you joining my hike. Thank you. Good for you too for getting up so early, getting a good start on the day and watching other people exercise. That's what it's all about. And I'm proud to say I've never lost one hiker on any of these excursions. Very proud of that. I mean, I've lost, followers on Instagram before and Twitter, but that has nothing to do with hiking. All right, open up a nice big candy bar, sit back and relax. We're gonna go for a hike. Our hike today took place a couple of months ago here in the beautiful Smokey Mountains of Tennessee, just outside of Knoxville, because my hiking compadre today is from the great state of Tennessee. You know her from her recurring role on Parks and Rec. She played Jessica Wicks, great character. Also, she had a starring role in Christopher Guest's latest movie called Mascots. That's right. Today we're hiking with the very funny, the very talented, the very charming Miss Susan Yeagley. So you have that kind of face where people know you, but they're not sure where they know you from.
Right, it's frustrating for them, but not for me.
Right, it's not frustrating.
Because I know where I know me from.
You know where you know you from.
Yeah.
Tennessee people are proud people.
Yeah, we're the volunteer state.
Yeah. Does anybody get paid here?
No, you don't ever make a cent because you're constantly volunteering for stuff.
Susan, it's almost annoying how polite the people are here in the South in Tennessee. They're worse than Canadians. It must have been great growing up in Nashville because, you were friends with the Cash family, Johnny Cash.
Yeah, I was in a Johnny Cash Christmas video and became friends with his son, John Carter, and they invited me to their house in Hendersonville, and I used to play hide and go seek in June Carter Cash's bathroom, which was this beautiful red velvet, and I would hide under her vanity, and
wow,
it was amazing.
And would you actually see Johnny Cash
Yes.
at their house?
Yes. First time I met him, when he was upside down in one of those machines that is an
the
inverter.
anti-gravity thing?
Anti-gravity thing. He was upside down, so I, had to go like this and say, "Nice to meet you, Mr. Cash. I'm Susan Yeagley."
How you doing, Susan? Good to meet you.
And
Sorry,
then
that's Elvis.
he asked me if I sing, and I said no, and I think that's why I got invited back, because I had no talent. And sometimes when you don't have talent, it opens doors for you. Because I was never going to ask for a record contract. I just wanted to play hide and seek in June Carter Cash's bathroom. You would see these people all the time. Reba McEntire, you'd see Barbara Mandrell.
Oh, you saw Barbara Mandrell?
I saw Barbara Mandrell.
Where?
I actually used to go to church only so I could see Barbara Mandrell, because I knew she went to this church.
And you worshipped her.
I did. And I would go and have my mom drop me off, and I'd find out where she parked her car, and I'd follow her, kind of stalked her. And I'd sit next to church, have some fake Bible in my lap, and just stare at her shoes and her clothes, because I knew they didn't come from, local places. They were fancy. She was a fancy lady, and I just loved sitting next to her at church.
And you used to do videos, music videos?
Yeah. So as a kid, I liked acting in Nashville, and again, not being able to sing, I would...
People loved you that you didn't know how to sing, because that was like one less person they'd have to compete with.
Yeah, I'm your girl. I'm never gonna ask for a record contract, ever. I'm never. So they would have me in their music videos. Like I did a music video with a Mickey Gilley music video, a woman named Sylvia. I did Johnny Cash's Christmas video playing a child. So I kind of did a lot of these local commercials and worked with the country singers when I was 10, 11, 12, 13. Something like that.
Wow, you made a lot of money?
About $20.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did an Amy Grant. I think my first job was an Amy Grant music video. And they gave me $20 and an album I received in the mail.
Wow, you can't beat that.
Yes, you could. Yeah, you could.
Hiking sticks, you want to grab one?
Yes. You want skinny or thick?
I'm not going to use a stick.
Okay, good to know.
But just in case, because I know you have very poor balance. And you might be drinking on the trail later.
Oh, heavens. So here's the difference between you and I. I will walk across this bridge and the whole time think it's gonna fall with my catastrophic thinking, but you will go across and just know the wood's there, the wood is safe.
Yeah, because I'm the son of an engineer.
Yeah, so you know bridges work.
Careful, careful, careful! It's falling! Oh man, you need a lot of mosquito repellent in these woods, the Smoky Mountains.
Yeah.
This is the Smoky Mountains. And you know what? After all these years, they're still smoky. And a lot of insects. Oh man.
Can you spritz just back?
Breathe that in. Take a nice deep breath.
No. And then we come here and the first thing they say is it's mating season for the king snake. So beware.
Yeah, that's why I dress so nicely.
You gonna get lucky?
I hope so. If you could be with one celebrity for the night, no questions asked, who would it be?
Don Lemon.
Don Lemon.
He's
Okay.
smart and handsome, and he knows the news. And I love the idea of being with someone who knows the news before I know it.
Yeah.
That's really appealing in a
Yeah.
partner.
But Don Lemon, yeah, he is smart. It seems like a lot of the newscasters we see now are becoming sex symbols. You know, because I think intelligence is, at this point, sexier than actual physical beauty.
You know who my dad loves? He loves Dana Bash.
Dana Bash?
Yes, he watches CNN just so he can see Dana Bash.
Yeah. My mother loved Walter Cronkite.
Really?
Yeah, I think
I
they had
get it.
something going on. My hall pass would be with Rachel Maddow.
That's a good choice.
Yeah, she's gay also. Now, I know you would move out of Los Angeles at the drop of a hat.
Oh,
cowboy,
yes.
A cowboy hat, because you want to move back to Nashville here.
I
You
love
wanna
Tennessee.
go back to Tennessee.
Yes. Yes. I would love, my dream job would be 10 episodes of a show in LA and then spend the rest of the time in this gorgeous, gorgeous
It is
landscape.
nice. It is pretty here.
Uh-huh.
A lot different than the canyons in Los Angeles.
You know what drives me nuts is when people say actresses are kooky. I know so many that are not, that you don't read about in the tabloids, just normal moms who are working actors. But see, it's not exciting at all, is it? To hear that.
No, everybody likes kooky actresses.
Yeah, they like the crazy stories.
I say the crazier the actress, the better performer they are. How would you rate yourself as a performer? Would you rather be crazy and a great performer, or not crazy and a mediocre performer?
Wow, I'd like to be in that little percentage that is able to have a leg on both fence sides.
A leg on both fence sides. Is that a southern
Yeah,
expression?
like where I'm straddling the horse. I'm, you know, where I could do a little bit of both.
Right. So maybe you should be a gymnast. Susan, you're from Tennessee.
Yeah.
I'm very familiar with California because I've lived there for about 40 years.
Yes.
And I know that when we hike in the canyons, you have to look out for mountain lions,
Yep.
snakes. What do you have to look out for here in the woods of
In the
Smoky
Smokies,
Mountains?
we're looking for bear. We're looking for king snakes. We're looking for copperheads.
We're not looking for them. We're just hoping not to
We're
find
trying
them.
to avoid them. That's why I'm
Yeah,
carrying a big
we're not
stick
looking for them.
and pepper spray. Let's take a break.
Hello!
Hello?
Does it echo?
Hello? Uber! Uber!
I guess the name Yeagley, your last name, is German, maybe some English.
Actually, my ancestors came over on the Mayflower
They actually came over on the...
on the boat, and I have the documents my mom gave me for my 40th birthday, the Mayflower documents.
Yeah.
Actually, my great-great-great-great-grandfather
Great, 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 or great, 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 great.
great-grandfather died on the boat, but while he was on the boat, he was getting it on with my great-great-great-great-grandmother. So she got off the boat and had a son, and that was my great-great-great-great-great. So he died on the boat. He didn't make it.
Oh.
But his offspring made it to land, which became my family. In my family lineage, a lot of people that, like pictures of them on boats and war, and they're ducking. And I had to have a great-grandfather who was supposed to be in the Spanish-American War, and he just decided to play the bugle, so he
Right.
didn't have to fight. So maybe I come from a lot of peaceful people.
Or maybe you come from a long line of cowards.
Well noted.
You went to USC Film School.
Yes, I did.
Spielberg handed you your diploma.
Yes, he did, and so did George Lucas.
But it was Bobby Spielberg.
It was so long ago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And what was that like going to school there?
Oh, I loved it. Yeah, so being from the South, you know, there's all these manners and etiquette, and you always overdress for stuff. And I went to the first USC football game dressed in a head-to-toe Laura Ashley gown. And people said, "Oh, you're not going to the game?" I said, "No, I'm going to the game."
Did you party a lot in college?
I had one beer my entire time in college. I was such a nerd. I didn't join a sorority. I just loved movies, old movies. And I would just write papers on old movies and
Yeah.
go see old movies they would bring in.
So no
Films.
no late night partying, no,
No.
sorority or anything?
I did have
on the
this
frat house?
one date with this guy in medical school. And and then my mom said, "Don't marry a doctor." She said,
Yeah.
"You're not going to be a priority." So
Just like now.
just like now. I think I went to some club, of course, drinking my mineral water.
Yeah.
And this guy comes over to me and says, hey, here's an address. Tonight, you and your USC friends, why don't you come over to this party that Eddie Murphy and Arsenio Hall are gonna have together, and bring your friends. You should come. And I remember saying, oh, that's so nice, but I don't know them. And I had that big thick accent. I don't know them, and I can't show up if I don't know them.
Big hair.
Big hair. Thank you so much. He goes, no, they want you to come. They're inviting you to come. I said,
This guy was collecting pretty girls to come to the party.
That's what I learned. But I said, I don't have, I don't have a casserole to bring. I don't have a pie. What am I going to do? I don't have anything to bring. He said, bring yourself. And so I feel I never went to the party, but I think, gosh, I missed out on a really fun party with Arsenio Hall and Eddie Murphy in 1991.
Yeah.
Because of my Southern manners.
Your manners dictated that you don't go to a party unless you know them
Unless you
properly.
know someone and you have a nice, strawberry rhubarb pie in your hand.
Yeah.
To give.
And the thank you cards.
I do love thank you cards. I have drawers of them. I just think it's nice to say thank you because someone got a babysitter, shaved both legs, went out to the store, bought you something, or Amazon primed it. It's just nice to say, hey, I got it. Thank you.
Yeah, but how often do you get back and forth with the thank you cards?
We just
Originally, you forget who gave what to who and who was the original gift giver. I remember seeing some of your pictures from high school where I didn't even recognize you because you had all of this hair.
It was crazy hair.
I mean, you have the same amount now, but you just style it differently.
Yeah, my sister and I'd get up and we get that Paul Mitchell mousse going at 5:30 in the morning and just make a dome, a huge dome of hair, and then we'd have to kind of squeeze it through the sunroof of my sister's Prelude.
It was huge.
It was humongous. But the bigger the hair, the closer you are to your creator, as they say.
When you guys badmouth somebody, you always end it by saying, what?
Is she precious?
Yeah.
Bless her heart.
Bless her heart.
Yep.
That's so
It's so
phony.
passive aggressive. Like, I remember being at this thing in the South and somebody walked in that no one liked and the lady left and they go, bless her heart. Nicole's not very good with her checkbook, but bless her heart.
What actress do you admire?
There's so many actresses I love. My favorite of all time is Mae West.
Mae West, yeah. Yep, she's great.
She wrote her own stuff. She didn't do that many films, just kind of got in and out.
Yeah.
But hell of a memorable person, you know?
Yeah, she took chances.
Took
risks.
chances.
And come on, look at this. Just look. Woo! Look at that. Oh man. What would be your last meal on death row?
Oh, that's easy, okay. Loaded baked potato with sour cream, chives, runny cheese from the roller skating ring, that pumps out like nachos on top
Yeah.
of it.
Hacksaw.
Hacksaws, jalapeno peppers,
Files.
butter,
Rope ladder.
shoes,
Civilian clothes.
lots and lots
Spending
of
money.
coats and
Bottle of whiskey.
yeah, bottle of bourbon
And why would you be on death row?
for killing you.
Look at how wet my shirt got.
I know it's sexy.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's great. Looks like Laird Hamilton, but without a surfboard. Oh, this is so pretty.
Thanks.
What, did you make all this?
I did actually. Yeah.
So this tree marked the line, the boundary between the newly formed United States and the Cherokee Indian Nation. And this is from April 1797.
Do you consider yourself a country girl?
I have the accent and I have monogram stationery and I love to eat pie. So there's parts of me that are definitely Southern. Then there's other parts of me that are,
But you're kind of girly though, right?
I'm wearing pink right now for heaven's sakes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You really, like a typical country girl, you probably couldn't survive in the woods very long.
Well, I call AAA.
Yeah, or Uber.
Yeah, I could Uber.
Yeah.
But I have pockets of me. Like I learned to drive on a stick shift car in Tennessee up on a hill, 64 Mustang. So my parents said you need to learn how to drive a stick on a hill so you can drive a diesel truck if you need to. So I was raised like to be strong and tough. The whole Steel Magnolia thing.
Because you had no talent, and they figured you may have to be a truck driver one day.
Right. Well, I couldn't sing. I didn't.
What are you doing?
I'm clapping because they said it's mating season for the king snake and the copperhead snakes and the water moccasins. And if you clap right now, they will, oh my God, they will be scared. They will not be at your feet. They will not bite you.
Okay. I'm always attracted to clapping. I mean, it's very sexy for me.
Really?
I'm a comedian, yeah.
You like clapping?
That's why I do stand-up comedy. Well, you know, the audience applauds for a comedian during mating season. Same thing. Don't you hate it when a bug flies up your nose?
Or up your butt.
Oh, I don't mind that.
You've got 20 up there now, probably.
Yeah, I like fiber coming in from both ends. Something about these Smoky Mountain woods, it makes me silly. Woo! Thank you, Susan Yeagley. You know, I gotta say, typically my hikers charge me hundreds of dollars to go on a hike with them. But you were nice enough to volunteer because you are indeed from the volunteer state of Tennessee, and I appreciate that. I don't know how you make your money on hiking. Maybe you hike out of state. I don't know, but bless your heart. And bless your heart, you guys, for watching. Please turn on notifications, subscribe, and we'll catch you next time. Happy trails.